we have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. It's good coverage there. Rebels offense comes on the field first today. Kurt, not often these days to see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff on the counter play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't full at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup with guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Tate. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll try to run for the first down. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He hands it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're going to run the option. Running with purpose. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back and let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lee. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. It's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Rebels will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Fair catch made at the 10. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught in the backfield. It's right. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes their reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen, be short of the first down mark.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Rebels will have to kick this away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner cradles the football, a fair catch in this tough weather. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Finds his man. It's Smith.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot, and the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to find some room. It's Lacey. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't take it off. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Elects to make the fair catch here in these cold conditions. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll try to run it with the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Sayin. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Past the 30. He's in the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a long run for a touchdown. Oh, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. He couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And the single back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. Snags the quick throw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense is coming after him. Looking deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Lacey. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial third down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity. opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's got room to run, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Scanning the field, it's saying. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side on the toss. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Off target and incomplete. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. Oh, impressive spin there. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a first down.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And they will try out the field goal team here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Prudent decision to make the fair catch here in these frigid conditions. And And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. He'll ride the back again here. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner cradles the fair catch in these frigid conditions. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He keeps it. QB draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up second down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He bought some time. Now lets him go. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he had to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
Away to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Delayed handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Looking at throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised if he gained many yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Lee. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And they've got him.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind him for some great yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Trying for a 4th down completion. Going for his running back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Now it's second down here. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And now they run the draw play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Who made it? 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And here comes a deep shot. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it third and manageable? Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the Rebels will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. And they go with a short shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A new set of downs after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. With sure hands, it's Lacey.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Makes it second and short. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 3. Brings up third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They're going to run it. Breaks free. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. Makes a nice move there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defense. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be fourth down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that third down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
And the Rebels line it up with first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop him on third and goal. Looking for 6, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Receiver makes the grab, and he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits, sacks, and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible, and that's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Great cut there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, what a job by this offensive line. I know the quarterback threw it, but give the big fellas a lot of credit. He sat back there all day working through his progressions and eventually finds his target for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick completion to the tight end. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using his legs, it's Lacey. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Leaning on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Oh, man, he keeps it himself on the option, picks up a bunch of yards, but not enough to be able to pick up a first down. We've got a 4th down and a big call here for the head coach.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly to try to stage a big comeback. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking to throw yet again. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The offense ready for play number 10 in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.